Listen, we can choose to be happy because the joy of Jesus is living on the inside of us, or we can wait and see what the day brings. And if the day brings us good, then we'll be happy. But listen, even if the day brings you good, you know it's not consistent, it's not constant, that it's likely to change. But the joy of Jesus on the inside of you, that's constant. That's going nowhere. Because the reason you are full of the joy of Jesus is because Jesus lives on the inside of you. And he promises, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. So if Jesus ain't going nowhere, his joy ain't going nowhere. And so therefore, no matter what I'm going through or no matter what I'm dealing with, I am full of joy, the joy of Jesus. And what I have to do is learn how to live out of his joy and let his joy work through me, and let his joy give me peace, and let his joy give me strength, and let his joy make me smile, and let his joy keep depression away. Not wait and see what the day brings and then let that determine if I'm going to be happy or if I'm going to be sad or if I'm going to be in a good mood or a bad mood. That's no way to live. People that live like that are on medication right now. People that live like that are going crazy right now. They're in institutes. They're in hospitals. Their marriages aren't working out. Their homes are a wreck. Man, we need to learn how to live out of the joy of Jesus on the inside of us, and not let the circumstances dictate to us whether we're going to be happy or sad. And here's what we've got to understand. We've got to understand that there's an enemy that wants to attack the joy and peace on the inside of us. And we have to step back and see the bigger picture, because the small picture is that, well, the devil is attacking me and things are coming against me because the enemy's just trying to get me down, or just doesn't want me to smile, or he's just trying to give me a bad day. It's bigger than that. The devil ain't just trying to give you a bad day. He's not just trying to give you the blues, if you will. What the enemy is trying to do is he's trying to take your joy so that you won't pray. He's trying to take your joy so that you won't minister to somebody. He's trying to take your joy so that you will not have the strength to do what you're called to do, because the joy of the Lord is my strength. And when my joy is gone, my strength to minister is gone. My strength to pray for somebody is gone. My strength to do what God's called me to do is gone. And so one of the ways the enemy is trying to stop you from walking out your purpose and your destiny is to attack your joy. And so you've got to learn how to lean and depend and draw on the joy of Jesus. You may look at your life right now and say, I ain't got no reason to be happy. I ain't got no reason to smile. This is going wrong and that's going wrong, and this is bad and that's bad. I'm telling you that you can smile, because you are full of joy, and it's the supernatural joy of Jesus. And you need to go to God and you need to begin to say, Lord, there's nothing really around me that I can see to smile about. And so I'm going to draw on your joy. I'm going to draw on your peace, and I receive your joy into my life. I receive your joy into my heart. I receive your joy into my mind. Hallelujah. And then just start praising him and just start thanking him. And if you ain't got nothing to thank God for in your life, it just looks like there ain't nothing to be happy about, be glad about the blood. Be glad about what Jesus did at the cross. Be glad about him giving his life for you. Be glad about the grace of God. Be glad you're not going to hell. Be glad you're on your way to heaven. That's something to be glad about. And then when you do that, the joy, the supernatural joy of Jesus that's in you will begin to fill your life and turn your whole thinking around, turn your whole being around. And I'm going to tell you, if you let the joy of Jesus fill you and turn your whole person around on the inside, I guarantee you things will start happening around you and changing around you. But it's your choice.